Hi, I'm Gabriel and I'm a product builder and process improvement specialist. And this is how I eliminated an entire layer in a payment escalation workflow using AI. So, most payment escalation systems aren't actually slow because of the tools, they're slow because of the process itself. Typically, when a customer has a payment issue, the flow looks like this. Basically, the customer reaches out, raises a complaint with the customer support team. The customer support team receives this complaint, validates that everything that is needed for the escalation is present, and then they go ahead to make an escalation to the payment operations team. And then the payment operations team does another layer of validation, and then they go ahead to check or confirm what external partner the escalation to be made to, and then they go ahead to draft the escalation email and then send the email to the escalation partner. And the that middle layer that involves the payment operations team actually does create delays back and forth and unnecessary operational load. So instead of trying to optimize that flow, I asked a different question. What if we remove payment ops from the routine escalations entirely? And so what I built is an AI powered escalation system that allows customer support to escalate directly to partners whilst maintaining structure, accuracy, and consistency. Let me show you how it works. So the solution is pretty simple. The customer support personnel goes through a form, and the form connects with the AI, and the AI basically has all the details, has all the structuring and partner routing details as well. And then the AI goes ahead to make the escalation directly to the external partner. Now, let me actually show you the demo that I built. So this is what the interface looks like. This is the Zapier interface. So imagine the customer support personnel comes in and makes an escalation like this, saying a customer made a deposit of $1,800 via bank transfer into a merchant account, but the funds have not been received. Puts relevant details such as the reference and the merchant's account details as well. So after the customer support personnel puts in these details, they simply click send button, and then immediately the AI goes ahead to classify the type of escalation, whether it's a deposit, whether it's a withdrawal, and then also it checks the channel as well, which is bank transfer, and then it routes it to the actual partner meant for deposits made through bank transfer. And then it shows you what the escalation is going to look like, where it's going from, and the subject as well. And then subject to your approval, which is only this way because of this is a test, but in the production version of this, there won't be a need for the approval leg, but for this test, there will be a need for an approval leg. So the customer success personnel goes ahead to click on approve. AI begins to process the action. All right, so we get an escalation log, basically logging the details of the escalation. We get information that the workflow was complete and escalation was routed successfully. And so if we come to our email and we refresh, all right, then we can see the escalation we just made right here. $1,800 with all the details, and then to the specific partner bank. And so the key insight here isn't just that automation was used, but it's the fact that the payment operations team is no longer needed for routine escalations such as this. They move from being just processors to focusing on only edge cases and exceptions, and that frees up their bandwidth to do other important work. So overall, this reduces escalation time, it removes operational bottlenecks, and makes the process far more scalable when we're dealing with operations at a global level. So this is a simple example of how AI can move beyond just a simple chat to actually redesigning how operations work. Thank you.